with another video. I'm so excited to be back behind the camera because today I got like 2 videos for y'all in one. So I think that's pretty fun, right? Okay, let's cut to the chase. So everybody was asking me today and every other day, where UNICE hair. I mean, that's like the best hair. Like, if you're not buying that hair, if you haven't had that hair, if you haven't tried that hair, it is the best hair. Yeah. So first they were an AliExpress vendor, and then they came out with their own hair for their own website. So let me see if I can get closer so you can see the texture of my hair. I mean, this is some really nice hair. Now, let me give you the deets, okay? So the first time, like the first couple times I bought hair from them, the first time I bought Brazilian hair. I bought just Brazilian, and I'll show y'all pictures if you ask me. I'll just give you pictures, but the Brazilian, when you curl it, it gets really, 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 really fluffy and curly, and I like that, but all their hair does that. But this hair that I have in my head now does not do that. This is Peruvian Loose Wave. The way I got this curl, all these curls that I use, like, people ask me who does my hair. I do my own hair. But these are pin curls. So I basically use a hot curler, pin them while they're hot, and let it loose when they cool off. If you do that, your curls will last longer. And I notice that if I go out or if I go somewhere and I know it's going to be hot, humid, inside of a club, inside of a bar, I'll go ahead and, like, you know, pin curl my hair beforehand. It does not take long to pin curl your hair. It doesn't take me long, and if you practice, it probably won't take you long either. But just go ahead and pin curl it and it'll fall just like this. I normally just pin my hair to the side, whatever. So just getting back into the deets of the hair. This is Peruvian Loose Wave. I paid $152 for it. This came in 4 bundles. The first bundle was a 14, then I got a 16, 18, and I have a 20 in my head, and that was $152. The payment options, I think on the website you have to pay through PayPal, but you can link your debit card to your PayPal and pay like that. So that's pretty convenient. When I say y'all, I would not go hard for no hair if it was trash hair. I've had some trash hair. Like when I first got into like virgin hair, some of it was trash, but I wouldn't promote no trash hair. So UNICE hair is a go-to. My favorite hair from UNICE hair is not what I have in my head right now. My favorite, and that you probably always see me wear, is Indian Loose Wave. I like Indian Loose Wave because my hair is kind of, it's not coarse. I don't have like super coarse hair, so the Indian hair works real good with, like, my hair is not super good, but it's not like super coarse either. So it's kind of like if you flat iron your hair, if you have like thin hair, my hair is kind of thin, it's not super thick, it just blends really well. So get into this hair. Y'all have to get into this hair. UNICE hair. Another thing I want to let you guys know is the shipping is really fast. I normally get my hair in 2 to 3 business days, depending on, you know, what they have going on. But the shipping is really fast. And 20 inch in my head now. These are all pin curls. I literally curled my hair in thick. I really did not take time to. I thick curls, and I just pin curled it and, you know, teased it out with my big comb, and that was it. So yeah, get you some hair from UNICE hair. But back to what I was about to talk to y'all about today. It's a story time, okay? This is a story time about how I was a side chick 2 times. Not 1 time, but 2 times. I was a side chick twice. And I know we all been a side chick before, but like, I took 2 L's. And that's really sad, you know what I'm saying? Like, who does that? So let me just get into the story about this. So I was this guy. I was at my friend's birthday party. Oh, I did not meet him at my friend's party. This is where I met him. I met him at the club. I went to the club with my uncle. I was in the club with my uncle and my cousins, and we were just in the club. Like, we was having a good time. His friend knew my friend. He knew my friend. And so they were talking, and so he was there. He was like, hey, you know, you're beautiful, you're cute, you know, whatever. Can I get your number? And for me, I didn't have a boyfriend. I didn't have nobody, but he was so different to me. Like, he was fine, but he wasn't like, I don't know. I had a thing for red guys then, but he was fine to me. So I was like, okay, you know what? Go ahead. I gave him my number. So I gave him my number. We started talking every freaking day. We talked every day, okay? We talked every day. So normally when I meet a guy, I literally will meet you, and if we talking like every day or something like that, I'll ask you like for your social media. I don't ask for social media off top, but I noticed something about social media. Guys are quick to give you their Instagram first. They'll give you their Snapchat, but you gotta go find them on Facebook. They're not gonna give you Facebook. So what I did was I asked him for his Instagram. I had his Instagram, and I was going through his Instagram. It was pretty cool. I thought he liked to travel. He was a pretty cool dude. He knew a couple of my friends from back home and all the other stuff. So I was like, okay, cool. You're pretty cool. So this is crazy. So I decided, I finally found out his whole name or whatever. So I went to go search for him on Facebook. So when I searched for him on Facebook, like if you're not friends with some people on Facebook, their page is not gonna be just too, you know, it's not gonna be out there, you know. So you gotta like find stuff if you want to see stuff, right? So I didn't want to just off top add him, because then I would look like a lurker. But honestly, I was lurking because I wanted to know what was up. You know, I wanted to know what type of guy he was, you know. I wanted to know the deets. They put the deets on Facebook. I wanted to know the deets, okay? So time goes by, and I'm still lurking off of what I can see. You know, I can't see everything because we're not friends yet. So I'm just like, you know what, whatever. I'm going to let it go, whatever. Because I ended up sending him a request, but he didn't answer my request. And I'm not a girl, like, I'm not really like Facebook, Instagram. It's like, oh, you need this on Facebook, or you need to. It was cool. He was my man. We was talking. That was it. Okay, cool. So I was at my desk at work. Like, I'll be at my desk at work normally. And he would like send me little sweet messages. We would send googly eyes back or whatever. And one day he was like, you know what? I want you to be my girl. I want to talk to you. And I was like, oh, you know what? I thought about it. I was like, I don't even know this. Like, we don't live in the same city. He could be doing whatever there. But I'm like, you know, I got family that live down there. So if, you know, if something like that happened, and I'm pretty sure they would tell me, you know, like, I'm going to give it a chance. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to just per se say, okay, yeah, I'll be your girlfriend. We're going to talk, but we're going to talk tough. You know what I'm saying? We can talk. Whatever. Which to this day, I'm glad that I didn't say girlfriend. But we was talking to the point where we were exclusive, to the point where I talked to him only, and he was supposed to talk to me only, right? Right. So, I was like, something happened. Oh, my friend's party was coming up, and she was like, Bri, I'm having a party. Go ahead and, you know, come to my birthday party. And I said, okay, cool. He gonna be there, I know, because his friend, you know, was friends with her. And you know what? I just want to look bomb. So I ended up ordering a whole outfit. Girl, I was looking bomb. He got there. He was, you know, we was just talking. And he was like, you know, you want to come home? You want to go to my house? You know, whatever. I was like, nah, I'm good. Like, I'm gonna go back home. I'm gonna go to sleep. I went home, of course, because we don't live in the same city, but I'm gonna go to my grandma's and I'm gonna go to sleep, you know, or my uncle crib, I'm gonna go to sleep. So he was like, okay, cool. So, but for me, it's like, when he asked me that, it was kind of like, you do, or you don't. Like, if we mess with each other, like, I want you to make sure that it's like you know, like, I want you to. But when I said no, he was just like, okay, cool, like, whatever, so cool, whatever. So time goes by, okay, we still doing the same gist. Like, we still doing what we doing. Holidays passed. So Halloween came up. Y'all know, this town, I don't go to this town for no reason. It has to be something going on with my family. It has to be me missing my family. It has to be something. But I don't just go places just not go. I was going every weekend. So I was going every weekend just to be going, and then I would go every holiday because I knew I would probably see him. So Halloween I went, and I didn't really see him. I was calling his phone when I got there. You know, I was like, you know, I'm home. You know, what's up? He was like, yeah, you know, I'm sick. I'm not feeling good. This and that. So I'm like, oh, okay. Like, when have you ever not wanted to see me when I came home? Like, that's weird. Like, you don't want to see me now?
Like, what is it?
So, like I said, he lived 2 hours away from work, Jackson. And my grandma lived like an hour and 30 minutes. So it took 30 minutes to get from my grandma's house to his house, basically. So me and my friends, we was in the same city, you know, where my grandma lives, and all of us, we were just getting ready. We had our Halloween costumes. It was just, you know, about to go out. But where we going out to was in his town, you know, in his city. When I say his city is not the type of city, neither one of these cities are the type of city where you can get lost in, or it's just popping, or it's just that. It's like, if I call you the link, because this probably about to be the only time we, you know, the only part of your night is about to be lit right now, because you're probably somewhere corny anyways. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was that type of deal. So me and my friends, we just chilling, we cute, we actually end up going to a club with some random guys from in the club. Like, we was just in the club, some guys and some girls, and we just started turning up with them random. But the whole night, I'm texting him, calling his phone, like, you know, what you want me to do? You want me to go home? You want me to stay in the city? Or what you want me to do? So I didn't get no message back, period. Like, I didn't get a message back, period. Like, nothing. So my friends is lit. So we decided we was just gonna go back to the, we was gonna go back to the city or whatever. So we go back, they go home with their booze and stuff. I go to my grandma's house. I'm sleeping and I get a message in the morning time. I'm sorry, I got kind of lit last night and this and this and that. So cool. I was like, okay, you know what? Sometimes, you know, you get lit, and you know, you gotta crash where you are, right? So I found out the next day that he was in a hotel. Like, I found out that because of his friends. Like, his friends were posting stuff, but, you know, he didn't post stuff. So his friends posted stuff. I found the next day he was in a hotel. Cool. It was cool. Whatever. I didn't care. Whatever. So I was like, oh, and let's rewind this. We was talking. I had a birthday party. I had an entire birthday party. He missed my whole birthday party. All he had to do was drive 30 minutes. It wasn't like he was driving to Jackson, because I had the party in the city. But you missed my birthday? That should have been a red flag then, but you missed my birthday. The holidays is not to come. Like, it's like Thanksgiving and all this stuff, right? All this stuff. So one day we was just on the phone, and I just wanted to see, like, I was like, yo, like, I sent you a Facebook request. You ain't accepted yet. Like, why you ain't accepted? And he was like, oh, I didn't get it. Like, so I
really, nigga, really.
So he accepted my friend request, and me, I don't think he knew. I don't think your boy knew that I'm a lurker. Like, if I want to find something out, I'm gonna find it out. It's just, that's just what it is. So I'm going through stuff, and it's not even what he posts. You don't watch what he posts. You watch stuff that he's tagged in. So I was seeing that he was tagged in stuff, but the photos of him and the girl that he was tagged in, they were like from months prior, like way before we had started talking. So I was like, well, maybe, you know, maybe they don't talk. But I ain't finna ask them about no ex, because I don't be caring about no exes like that. I really don't be caring about no randoms like that, to be honest. But like, if it keeps coming up, then I'm gonna ask about it. But randoms, like, whatever. So Thanksgiving comes, and I don't know if it's his mom. I think his mom was posting photos or whatever. But now that we are friends, if somebody tagged him in a photo, I could see everything that he tagged in. So he tagged in them. But for some odd reason, the ex that I was seeing from months ago, all of a sudden, she there for Thanksgiving. Which me, it wasn't that thing to where I was like, okay, well, we got to spend Thanksgiving together. Because, I mean, I have my own family. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was cool, but why your ex at your mama's house for Thanksgiving? Like, it didn't make sense to me. So I was like, okay, cool, whatever. Because when we were together, I was his girl. We were, you know, he introduced me as his girl. So it wasn't whatever. So I kept seeing her. So it was stuff that kept happening. Like, it'd be little events that happen, and I'm not in the city. So I think his ex lived an hour away from where he lived. So she had to drive to him, and I had to drive to him. So he didn't have a girl that was like in the city where he was. You get what I'm saying? Like, he didn't have a girl that lived where he was.
Well, there was no girl that we actually knew of, but he had many
It was
girls.
easy
So
for
there were
him to
many
really do
girls.
what he wanted to do, because I just ain't gonna hang with you when she here, and I ain't gonna hang with you when she here, basically. So here we go with this. She just kept coming around, and I think his sister was friends with her also, so it was kind of like I asked him about it, and he'll be like, "Oh, that's my sister."
I still can't believe I believe that, but whatever.
You lying? Why you always lying?
Like hanging out, like we just still doing everything together, but on certain times of the month, like holidays when I was with my family, because I'm always with my family, like Christmas and all that stuff, I'm always with my family, so it doesn't look, he knew that I would not be like, yo, let's spend time together on Thanksgiving, let's spend time together on Christmas, because I'm not, because I got a big family. I want to be with my family, I don't want to be with you. Which, not saying I want to, but you get what I'm saying, like, I'd rather be with my family. So another holiday came up, and the holiday was Christmas, but I don't think I was with my family on Christmas, but I think he ended up like going out of town. So he went out of town, but in his passenger side of his car, there was a girl, the same freaking girl. Basically, he was just like, I don't talk to her, this and this and that. I don't talk to her, this and this and that. I don't talk to her. So one day, I was kind of like, okay, cool. Like, if y'all just friends, okay, cool. But he just, I guess I was so naive. I was like, okay, whatever. My first thought, I wanted to be like, I'm not that girl to go ask a girl if she's talking to somebody. Like, if my dude tell me that he don't talk to you or something like that, I'm probably gonna believe him 9 times out of 10, and I'm not gonna ask you anything, because I just really didn't feel like I needed to. What I need to talk to her for if you already told me the truth? I went to go see him one day. Okay, I went to go see him one day. Go back out to my car. So I'm walking outside my car, and he just grabbed me by my arm.
Boy, if you don't get...
What you grab me for? Like, I'm almost out of the carport. Since you don't have a garage, but I was just about out of the carport. He just grabbed me back real quick. And I'm like, what? I'm looking at him like, what you grabbed me for? Like, what the heck? And he like, oh, no, I didn't know who that was. And he was like, no, dude's crazy. And I'm like, boy, bye. Like, that was the point. That's when I knew for sure. I was like, you know what, he playing. But you know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm just gonna like let him do this until he feel like he needs to tell me the truth. But I'm not gonna be texting him. I'm not gonna call him. I'm not gonna be using my gas to drive out here, because this is far. For me, that's far, because I was working Monday through Friday, and that was just far to drive. Like, I could have wanted to be in Jackson, you know, chilling with my friends. I'm driving out here to chill with you and yours. It's crazy. Put me on. I'm like, you know what? I know that was somebody that he talked to in this city. It wasn't her per se, because she wasn't in town, but it was a girl, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he had a girl in Jackson, a girl after his city, and then there was one in his city. So I was like, okay, whatever. So then we get to the point where he left his phone out or whatever. He left his phone number out his phone. So they had got my number out his phone, and which was like, why you do that? Like, okay, cool. Got my number out his phone, and we the girl was like, he's a dog because he talked to you and so and so. So and so's the girl, the girl that traveled to see him too. I'm that one girl, and that's another girl. So I'm like, okay. I was like, he talks to both of us, and you know, I want receipts. Like, I want to see, you know. Which I probably had enough receipts by the photos, but if y'all understood the way it was set up, like, I saw his mom, like, I was sitting with his mom, like, so it was kind of like, your mama gonna lie to me? I gave her the benefit of the doubt. The sister, him, I was just kind of like, and I was feeling him, so I was like, you know what, just, you know, it's done, the dark comes to the light, whatever, cool. So I'm sitting here like, okay, I know he not gonna lie like this. Like, he can't keep this lie going. Like, this is silly. So I'm like, okay, so I need receipts. I'm asking for receipts. Whoever texts my phone, I need receipts. So I ended up texting the person, and I text him. Matter of fact, I called him. I was like, you know, what's up? Like, what's going on? Why is this number texting me? Whoop-de-whoop? Like, what the heck is going on? This fool say, it's the girl, she want me, I don't want her, and this and this and that. She was at my homeboy crib, I left my phone on the table, I was in my car, whatever. And I was just like, you know what? Okay. I woke up the next day, get ready for work. I was getting ready for work. He FaceTimed me per usual. He FaceTimed me every morning. We talked every morning, every day. Like, it was every day. So, the other girl, had got the same messages. And so, she came and found me. She was like, you know, do you talk to him? And I was like, yeah. You know, yeah. Like, we talk. Like, I visit him. You know, whatever, you know. Matter of fact, and when it comes to think about it is, he asked to visit me like once, and I told him no. But he never came to see me. Like, he never drove here to see me, period. I hate when that happens. So she was like, yeah, do you talk to him? And I was like, yeah, you know, I talk to him. Whatever, we do. You know, we were talking tough or whatever. Like, we was, you know, that was my boo. Like, what the heck? Yeah, I talked to him, okay? I talked to him. We talk. I talked to him. We talk. So, after so long, she was just basically like, go ahead, you know how they go ahead, you can have him, I don't want him no more, this and this and that, he ain't this, he ain't that, whatever. I was like, oh, okay, so y'all must have been, you know, serious. Like, she said that's been my boyfriend, this and that, and which I can give it to her because they had photos together, like, from previous, but he never posted any new photos or anything, so it was cool. I was like, okay, maybe he might be telling me the truth. Maybe she might be an ex or whatever. This boy was a freaking habitual liar. Like, I felt bad for her. Then I felt bad for myself. But then I kind of felt more bad for her because I was like, Bree, you know, like, if you saw a photo and then you was like, you should have just been like, okay, cool. You should never trusted that. You should just let it go. But y'all gotta understand. He made it seem so seamless. It was so seamless, like, to the point where you just like, okay, there's no way. Like, there is no way. So, basically, what she did was she was like, well, you know what I want to do? I'm going to get him on three-way, and I want to hear him say that he don't talk to you. Or I want to hear him say that he don't want to be with you. I want to hear him say that. I want to hear him say that. So, I was like, shoot, if you want to do that, then I want to hear him say that too, because this would be new for me. Like, I want to hear him say that too. So, she calls him, and he was like, I'm not doing that. Like, he basically told her, I'm not doing that. I'm not getting on no phone. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not talking to you. That's petty. That's that. That's this and that. And I was like, okay, I kind of like, okay, yeah, so, yeah, sis, he don't want to talk to you. That type of thing. Y'all was naive, hunty. He don't want to talk to you. Yeah, he don't want to do that. He don't want to do that. So, I asked him again. I was like, are you talking to her? You know, because I was so deep. I was invested at this point. He was like, no. So she texted my phone as we talking, and she's like, you see this? And I was like, yeah, you see this picture he sent me? She's like, oh, yeah, I bought that shirt. I bought that shirt he got on right there. I bought that shirt he got on right there. And I'm just like, you know what?
This is ratchet, and I'm about to get out the situation.
So I just stopped talking to him. Stopped talking to him. She kept talking to him. They ended up breaking up. Kid y'all not. A month later, this boy had a whole full-blown relationship with a girl he was taking out to eat every week, posting pictures proudly. Baby girl was in Benihana's every weekend. You know, like, he was really, you know, talking to her. And I was just like, how you go from trying to be my boyfriend to taking somebody else out? I'm just like, you know what, this is not even what I want for my life right now. Like, I
took this L, me. So I'm okay, whatever.
Gave it some time. Like, I would post photos of me. Like, I post photos all the time. I post videos and stuff. First person watching my story. First person saying, oh my gosh, you're beautiful. First one, this and this and that. I'm so sorry. I'm this and that. This and this and that. Just coming from me, like, just wanting me to come back into his life. And I'm just like, no, sir. No. Because you made me look like a pure idiot. Y'all know how much gas and money I wasted? Rooms, food, money. I wasted so much money on him. and everybody else like, oh my God, y'all look so cute together. Don't listen to people. When they say I look cute together and no. Because I'm telling y'all, I was so upset at the fact that I even gave that boy my time. Like, your mother even knew. Like, I was at his mom's house. Your mom knew, your sister knew, and neither one of them said nothing. Nothing. So I was like, you know what? I don't know who to trust. Not happening. The girl had her friends, like her friends were at me trying to see who I was. I was adding them back because I was like, go, I didn't have nothing to hide. Like, he lied to both of us. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, okay, whatever. So that is my first story of the first time I took an L. First time I was a side chick. I didn't even know I was a side chick. I was a side chick.
Another one. Another one. Another one.
The second time, it's not even a club. We was at a bar. After the bar, we all in the parking lot just talking. And there's these two dudes standing by their car, and they listening to our conversation. We just be talking about stuff sometimes. After a few drinks, we just talk and walk to the car. Y'all know how you and your friend girls do. Just talking and walking to the car. So we talking and walking to the car or whatever. And I wasn't paying attention to this dude. He probably wasn't. I don't think he was even paying attention to me or whatever. So it was kind of like, why? So we was sitting, we was talking. I was probably twerking, dancing, just being my normal self, because that's my normal self. So I was just chilling. So him and his friend came over, started talking. My friend, they was just talking. Everybody was just talking. So all of a sudden, this camera's not tilting. All of a sudden, he goes, he was like, where's everybody from? Like, where you from? What do you do? Like, he was just asking everybody questions, and we was just all talking to him. We were just shooting the crap, whatever. So, so he had took me, he was like, can I talk to you for a second? I was like, okay, cool, we could talk. And so he had took me to the side or whatever. And he was like, you know, you're really beautiful. And, you know, I just want to get to know you, whatever. Mind y'all, he was a cutie. He was cute. He was my type. You know what I'm saying? Like, my type. He was my type. So, so we exchanged numbers, whatever. So what really attracted me to him, like, if I give you my number and you actually use it, that's attraction. So basically, the next day, he texted me. We were just texting. He was like, can you come? You want to come over or whatever? And me thinking, you know, you want to come over. I was like, no, off top. I was like, no, I'm good. Like, I just met you like yesterday. I don't want to go over your house. So that's just where I was. Like, I don't want to go over your house or whatever. So we had text all week. Now we just texting. So we texted all week, and the weekend came, and I really wasn't doing anything. I wasn't doing nothing. One of my friends came over to get her makeup done, and I was just, you know, talking to him. You know, I'm doing my friend's makeup, this and this and that. He was like, he was sitting at the table with his dad or something. He had FaceTime me finally. And he was like, Dad, this is her. And I'm like, what? Dad, this is her? Like, what the heck? Like, I've only known you for a little while. So, like, what the heck? So he was like, Dad, this is her. And his dad was like, hey, you know, you should come over and get a plate and eat. You know, I want to meet you, this and this and that. And I was like, okay. Sure, okay, I'll come. You know, I'll come. But the only way I was going to come, I said, can I bring my friends with me? Can I bring a couple friends with me? And when I said couple, I meant like two friends. I could have brought three if one more was down. I was bringing my friends with me because I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know you. I only know you from the bar. I only met you there. It wouldn't hurt just to bring my friends. So I asked my friends, I was like, y'all want to go? Y'all want to go here with me? Y'all want to do this or whatever. They were like, cool, we down. Like, let's roll. Let's go. So I live far from, okay, we have North Jackson, South Jackson, Byram, and then where he stayed. That was far. Like, imagine that was far. So we in the car for a while, listening to music, talking girls talk. We like, dang, I wonder what it's gonna be like. Like, what is he gonna be like? Well, he seemed like a cool dude. I was just telling them, you know, he's like a cool dude. I mean, we ain't no attachments. I'm just going to see a friend. You know, this is just what it was. I'm going to see a friend. He asked me to come. Cool. So I get there, and it's really, I mean, it's vibes. Like, we just sitting there, all of us chilling. Like, we got food, we chilling. I don't even think I ate. I think my friend ate, but I ain't eat. I was just so, like, trying to figure him out. We was chilling. Like, we was chilling tough. Like, it was fun. His family was funny. Everybody was funny. And his family can cook. They can really cook. So, that was a plus. I was like, okay, cool. Like, this is fun. So, we chilled. Finally, I ended up going home. So when I went home, he had called me. He was like, you know, I thank you for coming or whatever. I had fun. You know, my family thinks you're dope, all that good stuff. I was like, okay, you're pretty dope too. When I say he was really dope, he was real dope. He had some real dope friends. Everybody was pretty cool. The vibes were there. It's cool. Monday through Friday, I'll be at work. I'm on lunch break. He didn't care if it was a 15-minute lunch break or an hour lunch break. He texted and called me. Like, he would FaceTime me on my lunch break. You know what I'm saying? He would, you know... He would just be, you know, very, very persistent. You get what I'm saying? Like, he was super persistent. One time I needed him to ride out of town with me real quick so I could go visit my grandma. I was dropping something off to my grandma, and he was like, you know, I'll ride with you, you know, so you don't have to drive late. He went with me. So I'm thinking, like, okay, anybody want to be with somebody's family or go be around somebody's family, you would think, okay, you are right. You know, you are right.
Boy, was I wrong, honey. I was wrong. Okay, let's get to it.
So, when you see a guy, you gotta peep the people around him, okay? His friends had girls, but every time I brought my friends around, they always want to talk to one of my friends. And I'm just like, this is kind of weird. Like, y'all got girls. Why y'all want to talk to my friends? Like, that's kind of weird. So, they always want to talk to my friends. So I'm like, dang, I wonder what he doing. Like, what is he doing when I'm not around? Because obviously they don't care, and he don't care that they don't care. So what's going on? So I got real to the point where I felt like I was putting out more than what I was getting. Mind you, I told y'all I worked in North Jackson. So when I got off work, sometime I would go to the gym. Or if I didn't go to the gym, I needed to go straight to wherever he was if I was going to see him. Because from North Jackson to his house, it's a good 45 minutes. And if it's traffic, you're going to be traveling a whole hour to get there. Imagine doing that at least 3 times out of the week, and definitely on the weekends. So I was basically doing that a lot. I was going to see him, making sure I saw him. We was chilling, we was hanging. I mean, his dad would cook. He would cook. It was just, I mean, it was cool. He was a cool dude. But then I was like, you know what? You ever get that feeling like something ain't right with you? Like, his friends played pro ball. His friends played pro ball. Stuff his friends would talk about, it was just weird, okay? It was just off. So, no. So one day he had called me. They were about to get ready. One of his frat brothers wanted to go to their, like, a little homecoming thing they were having. So he had text me. He's like, yo, Bree, can I use your credit card to rent a car? Me, being Bree, I wanted to say yeah. I was like, you know what, yeah, go ahead. You know, just pay me the money and you use my card. I am so glad to this day that I did not do that. He disappeared. Like, I didn't talk to him. He ended up staying in the city where he went to his homecoming for like 3 days. I didn't talk to him for 3 days. Okay, when I don't hear from you for 3 days, that's something, because it's like you didn't even try to talk to me. So it's like, whatever. Like, I don't feel the need to even talk to you.
Stay asleep.
He got back home. He gave me some story about somebody stealing something. It was bad. So I forgave him, and I was like, okay, cool, whatever. So we started hanging out or whatever. He never came to my apartment. And that was a weird thing for me too, because, like, you never come to my apartment. Like, I'm always driving to where you live. Like, that is annoying. I don't like it. Just why you can't come over. So, whatever. So, we get, like, let's see. We still talking, going steady, whatever. He's really sweet. He's still sweet. He would take my car, go fill it up with gas on my break. Like, he was just really sweet. How you feel, like, your gut feeling, feel like, you know what, this dude just, he ain't doing, something he doing ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Like, he he's acting too good to me. He acting too good to me, but what he doing right now ain't right. So that's what I was kind of feeling. I was like, you know what he doing right now is just not right. He's being too nice to me. After that, he had hit me up. He was like, can you come chill? But I had to do some stuff. Like, I had obligations before that I had to do. And I was like, no, I can't come tonight. So he would get, like, really angry when I couldn't come. And I was like, I can't come tonight. Like, I can't do this tonight. I can't do that. My thing is, if we're dating or talking, I want to go places. Like, let's go to the movies. Let's go to the park. Let's go somewhere. Like, let's not always watch TV and chill. And, I mean, we can even go to the bar together. It was just to the point where he worked out of town. So when he came home, like, he was working with his friends out of town. So when he came home, he really didn't want to do anything. I started to understand that, but it was just to the point where it was just, like, aggravating to me. So I always want to go out with my friends. Like, I didn't want to just be cooped up watching TV or cooped up. So I told him, like, you know, get your boys. Let's go. Let's go out with them. Let's go out with my friends. So it got to the point where he was like, you know what? I was putting my friends over him and all the other stuff. Cool. So one day, I just went over there and I was playing with my Snap. Like, I'm always playing with my Snap. And I noticed I moved my phone a little bit and he'll just move. And I'm like, what you moving for? Like, what the heck? Like, why you don't want me on the Snap with the kid? Like, what happened? Like, what's your problem? He's like, no, I just don't like cameras. Mind y'all.
Thinking you don't like to be on camera. Boy, you taking photos by jets and you don't like to be on camera. Like, you gonna have to tell me something, okay? So
time go by, whatever. So me and my friends, me and my sisters, we went out to a hookah lounge. So this is where I put the icing on the cake for me. This was the icing on the cake. So we go out to the hookah lounge and we just sitting there. I wouldn't say the icing on the cake, but it opened my eyes to who he was. So we at the hookah lounge or whatever. And I go to the bar. I don't know why I went to the bar. So when I go to the bar, I turn my head, like, he's sitting at the bar. But I turn my head and I see him, but it's a girl sitting right beside him. And I just look. Imagine talking to somebody and you see them with a chick at the bar. And you just turn, like, I was, like, it wasn't like we weren't talking at all. Like, we talk. I see you at the bar with a girl, like, explain to me why you're at this bar. Like, I didn't say that, but I look at him and I say, hey, his name. I say his name. Hey. And he was like he seen a ghost. Hey. So what I did was, I politely got my drinks and I walked to about the DJ booth. And I stayed there all night. I was mad. So I just started, taking my wine, drinking it, and I was just like, whatever with him. Like, I was like, whatever with him. So the next morning, he hit me up like, you left, you didn't say nothing to me, this and this and that. He tried to make it about me. Let's just be honest. I wasn't the person that got caught at the bar with nobody, so it's not about me, okay? He tried to make it about me. So it was like, cool, so whatever. I ended up forgiving this idiot because he said, by the way, we weren't together, so I couldn't just be mad at him. But I had a reason to be mad at him because if I'm chilling with you, yeah, that's a no. But I just was like, okay, go ahead. I could be like super mad, but I could be mad, but I couldn't just be super, super mad. So I was like, hey, go do what you want to do. I'm like, cool, whatever. And something had happened in his life, and I kind of like felt bad for him anyway. So I was just like, maybe he's acting up out of, hurt, So when bad things happen to people in their lives and stuff, I thought that, I think he was just acting up because he was really sweet. So Christmas comes, okay? Christmas rolls around. So I'm going through my Snap. We talking. He was like, what you want for Christmas? I was like, what you want for Christmas? I ended up not getting him nothing for Christmas. Because I just didn't. Because, by that time, I was almost halfway out the door. So I didn't get him enough for Christmas because he didn't get me anything. So I was like, okay, cool, whatever. He was not really savvy when it came to phones. So I'm on Snapchat, just going through his Snapchat. And there's a girl, like, she got her face on the cover of the phone. Like, she just there. And they on a flight. They on a goddamn flight. Okay, they on a flight. Mind y'all, when girls be cute, I say they cute. That girl wasn't cute. at all. So this is just a random at this point on a flight. Like, who is this girl on this flight? Like, I hyped him for my friends. I overhyped him. He was in the group chat. If you make it to the group chat, you made it to the group chat, dog. You acting like this? Like, So I hyped him up. I hyped him for my friends and stuff. And he do some stuff like that. So that really just turned me off. I was like, whatever, no. Nah, I don't want to talk to you. Like, it's really borderline done right now. You just don't know. Oh, that's just my friend. That's just my friend. That's just my friend. I was like, okay, that's just your friend. Why are you and your friend on the flight? She my friend from back home. We going home together. Your friend from back home. I done seen this girl. This is the same girl. Did y'all remind y'all? This is the same girl from the doggone hookah lounge. The same chick. So I'm like, okay, this is not just a friend. Okay, it's not just a friend. So me, my private eye, we find the girl. And yes, we do. We find these girls. So found the girl, and that was her boyfriend. They were in a relationship. So at this point, it either makes me, if I'm just talking to you, this just low-key makes me the side chick at this point. Why talk to me, dude? Like, why even talk to me? So to this day, this idiot right here is the same thing as the other idiot. I should have never did you like that. I'm so sorry. Like, you're like the best part. You're the best girl I ever talked to. This and this and that. You my homie. This and this and that. Nah, cause you had the choice to leave me where I was, and you want to do this? Like, what the heck? So I took like 2 L's. I took 2 L's from these dudes when I ain't had to take 1. You know what I'm saying? Like, why did I even take 1? That just made me mad. Like, I was just to the point where I was like, how the heck did I take 2 L's back to back? Like, I was mad. Both of y'all had girlfriends. That's why you have to ask if they have girlfriends or not. You just have to. Because they're not going to tell you if they have a girlfriend. You got to ask that question. Like, do you have a girlfriend? Are you talking to somebody? Because they really set the standard. Like, I went out of my way. That's why if I go out of my way for a guy, just know it took everything in me to do that, because they really set the standard of how I date. I don't even go on dates. If you want more videos like this, you like this video, like to see more, like to hear more stories, like to hear more story times about the time that I go through. So I've been going through some stuff. But if you want to hear more stories, more story times, more everything, that. Y'all want to know my advice after this? Would my dating life be back now? I'm open to dating, but there's just some, if you gaudy and you flashy, I ain't dating you. Because that's just too much for me right now. Like, I can't take it no more. I can't take it. I can't take it.